Hello everybody, I am live. Look, my baby sleep. I don't know how long she gonna be asleep. I just filmed some videos, but I want to let you all know that Nursemas is coming up. It's called 12 Days of Nursemas, and basically I'm gonna be doing a video every day for 12 days leading up to Christmas. So I'm gonna put the first video up tomorrow, and then I'll have one every day up until Christmas. I'm gonna be having some giveaways for you all, as well as just maybe some more live sprinkled in there. I might have more than one video up per day. I don't know for sure, but I'm getting it together. Your fave nurse B is going to get it together. I wanted to announce that to you all. So definitely let me know if you have any video suggestions, anything like that. But I wanted to talk for a little bit. Now, I got some questions on my Instagram that I was like, I'll just answer it here because I don't really know if I could do a full video about it. But let me see, can I get into my DMs on Instagram? Can you get into your DMs on Instagram through the website? I don't freaking know. Can you do that? Because this person had like a huge list of questions, and I'm like, I kind of already have a video about that, but I'll do a live answering some questions. I can't find it. But anyways, she was just like, how old were you when you became a nurse? So when I first became a nurse, I was, gosh, how old was I? I became a nurse back in 2015. Yeah. So I was 24 when I graduated, and I turned 25 like in July after I graduated. She also wanted to know, what else did she want to know, y'all? Oh, she wants to know, like, where did I go to school? I went to school here in St. Louis called Applied Tech. Anybody out there, from St. Louis that's watching, let me know. Went for LPN. I told y'all already why I went for LPN over RN, and I'm not regretting it. Let's see. She also wants to know a whole other things, but someone wants to talk about, people have been asking about like racism in nursing and like how to combat racism, patients who are racist, like just in general your job being racist. I didn't want to really allocate a full video to it, but I will talk about it here. Like, I just feel like, you can't really control it. All you can do is be as professional as possible, and just go from there. Like, I really don't know how to answer that question. Like, y'all tell me, have y'all dealt with racism at your job or at school or anything like that? Like, I feel like, because I went to a predominantly all white school while I was in while I grew up. Thank you, Mia or Mia. But I went to all white school growing up. Like, so no black teachers, no Hispanic teachers, no nothing. Not even a black janitor. Like, everybody was white. We got bussed out to this school. We was called the desegregation program. That's what it was called. Like, that legit was where I went. My school was like 40 minutes away from my house. So I'm just used to being around racism, used to being around, prejudice. I'm just used to it. And I know it sucks to be like, just get used to it, girl. It's something you gotta deal with, but that's pretty much how it is. Now, are some situations where you do need to challenge, the people above you and be like, this not right, yada, yada, yada. But I suggest that you always remain professional and that you always just be on top of your stuff, so that when you do have the chance to go up to somebody and be like, okay, I feel like this situation was inappropriate, or I'm not sure if there's some type of prejudice or bias taking course, between me and another nurse, or the way I'm being treated here in this facility, but yada, yada, yada. Like, you got to make sure you're on your P's and Q's. You can't be going up by talking about such and such is racist and you come to work late like 10 minutes late every day. Like, you can't do that. Because I've had situations where people will tell me they racist, they this, and the third, but it's just like, when you put the accusation out there, they look at you like super, like, with a fine tooth comb. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly, I really don't know how to answer the question, how do you deal with racism in nursing? All I can say is just be professional. She showed them like, hey, I got this. Yeah, I'm the only black person here, but y'all know who I am. Like, I'm going to come through and I'm going to represent. Because I have been the only black kid in classes before, y'all. I remember I was in college in Massachusetts, y'all, and we was reading about freaking Frederick Douglass, of all people. And like, a question came up, something came up, and when I say everybody, including the instructor, look over at me and was like, do Brandy got the answer? I'm like, no, just because I'm black, I gotta be the answer for all black folks? Like, no, I ain't got the answer. Like, I don't have it. So it was just so weird. Like, I don't know. I just, sometimes you think you're gonna go to nursing school, you're gonna make friends, and maybe y'all not the same race, but you feel like y'all have nothing in common, you know what I'm saying? And that's not always the case. Like, my closest friend is mixed. She's Hispanic and white. And, you know, we cool. Like, I talk to her all the time about race. I ain't got no problem. And she talks to me about race too, because she can blend in, you know what I'm saying? She can blend in. Some people wouldn't know that she's Hispanic. So she be hearing the private conversations that be going on from people who are closet racist. And she can let me know some stuff, you know? But I just try not to get bogged down by all that. You're welcome. I don't know how to look at you all's comments. Oh, okay. I see some. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Post some questions, y'all. Like, because I'm on this live trying to get as much info out before my baby wakes up and before I pass out, because y'all know I'm pregnant. I'm trying to breathe good, y'all, and get y'all this video. But if you're just now tuning in, make sure that you watch my channel, put on your notifications, because I'm going to be doing 12 days of Nursemas, which is basically one video every day up until Christmas. I'm going to have giveaways and stuff like that. That I'm going to announce at Christmas, the day after Christmas. I'm going to announce the winners to those giveaways. So I'm just looking on here trying to see if I had any more questions I wanted to go over for you all. Let me see. But yeah, tell me, have y'all had situations where like racism happened while y'all was at work? How did you deal with it? What do you think about it? I do feel like sometimes some instructors, when we come over things that have to do with race, like in school, like it kind of can get awkward. You know what I'm saying? It get a little awkward. But I feel like if you talk about race, like it shouldn't be awkward. Just talk about it. Like, it'd be like sometimes like at work, they'll be like, the nurse with the, she kind of has like I said, is she black? Oh yeah, I said, girl, just say she black. Like, it's not, I don't think that that's racist for you to say somebody is black. Like, if you say the colored girl with the gap and the big lips, now yeah, that might be going a little too far. But if you say the black nurse with the short hair, like, what's wrong with saying that? Like, I don't feel no offense to that. Now, if you say the Chinese lady over there, like, you don't know if she's Chinese. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't necessarily say that. Some people, they look Asian, they might not be even freaking Asian. Like, so some things like that, it might be a little harder or more awkward to talk about. But if the person look black, say they black. They might not even be black, but just don't be weird about it. Just put it out there and try to be respectful as possible, but don't be weird about it. I'm just not worried about when it comes to race. Like, I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it in a respectful way, because I want somebody to talk to me in a respectful way as well too. So yeah, when it comes to school and teachers and instructors that might be racist, like, girl, just show up and show out. Like, screw them. Like, at the end of the day, you're going to have yours on the wall, right? You're going to have your credentials on the wall, right? So why does it matter? Why do it matter? Like, if this person likes you or doesn't like you, if they disrespect you or not. Like, I know some people, they don't play when it comes to disrespect. My husband, he don't play with nobody when it comes to disrespect. He don't care any situation. He don't care where you at in life. He going to call you out on it. He don't play that. Me, yeah, there are situations where I will say stuff, but really I just let it fall off my back. Now, there are situations where I feel like I do need to stand up and say something, but I always say it in a very, very respectful and professional way. They can't get to you if you come to them like that. They can't get around it if you come to them in a very respectful way. Let me see what type of, I saw some comments. Now, how I go back to them, y'all? How I go to the comments? I'm trying to do it. Y'all know I don't do these lives that often. Okay. So Celia G said, I went to an all-white school. Basically, the most awkward thing was history class. I know, right? Yeah, they can get a little awkward. Zell Gore, finally follow my purpose in nursing at 53. Good for you. And also, my daughters are starting with me. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is super sweet. I love that. Beauty and flaws. I remember when Obama won the election, the whole class was divided. Yeah, man. And students were saying he needed to be hung. Oh my gosh. Instructors didn't even address. He said, now That's when it's super irresponsible. Like, really, teachers, like, y'all supposed to be extra educators and leaders in the community, and y'all can't even go over something like that. Now that's some deep stuff right there. I told y'all the whole situation with Ferguson happened while I was in nursing school. Mike Brown had got killed, and I actually lived in the complex where it happened. And I can't really. I went. My school was all black. We had one white girl in the class, and I can't really say if it came up, like all of our instructors were mixed, black and white. And I can't really say if it came up like the issue of race. I really don't remember it coming up that much. Now I remember at work, it was a little awkward. It was a little awkward at work. Just like the same thing when Donald Trump had got elected. It was a little awkward, but life goes on. That's how I see it. Like, life goes on. Like, I'm not the one of those people that say like racism doesn't exist anymore, because honey, it do exist, but it's just like some situations you need to stand up for and you need to make your presence known. But for the most part, just be you, and like I said, show up and show out. Like, I putting so much emphasis on it is not important to me. That's just me. Now I know some people be like, no, you need to stand up for it because nurses came before you, stood up for this, that, and the third. And that is the case. You know, if a situation come up and I feel like I need to say something, I will. But for the most part, girl, like, everybody is racist. I feel like, you know, you got all these older people coming into your job. They look at you like kind of sideways. We'll be at the nurses station. Not everybody racist, but everybody got some type of like prejudice, because a lot of us are really ignorant. We don't talk about race. Black and white folks don't talk about it. At least here in Missouri, I live in the middle of freaking the United States. Like I said, Ferguson happened here. Y'all know all that tension that happened. Like, it was a lot of tension. And like, I remember we would be at the nurses station, be all black people, me, another nurse, and some CNAs, CMCs. A family member will come up. It'd be one white girl sitting there. They'll go straight to the white person and be like, nurse, I need to da-da-da. And she'd be like, I'm not the nurse. That's the nurse over there. I'm like, sure, what do you need? And they'd be kind of like, still trying to go to the girl to get some stuff from her. I'm like, she can't do nothing for you, boo. Like, I'm the nurse. I'm Nurse B. What you need? And like, I don't really put, like, I don't fault people for it, because like I said, people don't talk about race here in St. Louis. They don't talk about it all over the freaking country. So I can't expect for people, grown folk. I mean, you will want grown folks to know how to talk about race and know how to be, you know, respectful of one another, but it's not always the case, boo, you know. And is my baby waking up? And a lot of your patients are gonna look at you sideways too, like, I don't want the brown nurse, I want a white nurse. But for real, you all, I will say this. Now, some people are gonna get mad at me about this. It's some black folks out here that be acting a fool when they be saying it's a black nurse. They be like, I want the white girl. They might not say it, but some of them be acting a fool, like they feel like you're not educated enough, or you might not give them the right care. Like, I sometimes be feeling like some of the tension from black families, I'm gonna say, I be feeling it. I be feeling it, but it is what it is. I just give them what I give them, and I just keep it professional, and I'm gonna give you the same exact care that I would give anybody, because, I mean, that's just what we supposed to do, right? That's what we supposed to do. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. We need more black nurses. Yes, I agree. I really do agree. And it is subtle racism. Some things that happen with people. Let's see. Hey everybody, like I said, let me know if y'all have any video suggestions or questions that y'all want me to go over for these next 12 days of Nursemas. I will be starting tomorrow. I feel like I had some comments that I wanted to go over real quick that people was talking about. But I think the biggest thing was people wanted to know, like, how do you deal with it? How do you deal with racism? How do you deal with rude instructors and stuff like that? Sometimes you can put things in writing and email it to everybody. Be as the thing is, when you think that somebody's doing something that's prejudiced or racist or that's not right, you gotta really get it together. When it comes to that, like, you gotta come to people real quick, because if you accuse somebody of being racist, like, that's a big character, like, assassination type of deal. So I honestly don't know how to deal with it. I don't. Get your stuff out of the situation, or don't necessarily say, I think she's a racist, you know, just say, I feel like she might show favoritism towards some people, or there should have been situations where this and this and this happened. I don't know. Somebody just asked, how did you survive chemistry? I told y'all I failed the first freaking chemistry class because I was working too much and I wasn't putting no time to it. But what really helped me was I put a lot of time into it. I just put a lot of time into chemistry. Did I ever go to any? I don't think I went to any of the tutors. I should have. I looked at a lot of videos on YouTube to help me to get through it. And what else did I do? Trying to think. Like, because my instructor, he was hard to understand. Like, he didn't, I'm very good with understanding like people who have accents. Like, I've lived with people who spoke completely different languages and I was able to get through it. But this teacher accent was real thick. One of the things I did do was I recorded his lectures and listened to them while I drove, and that kind of helped me a little bit. But I do think what helped me is that I flunked the first time. I had to take it again. So some of the stuff came back up for me. Yeah, that's how I got through it. I'm not the best when it comes to chemistry, but I did find it fun. I wish I had like more time to dedicate to it, but I just had to get through the class. I did get a B. I got through it. That's how I survived chemistry, y'all. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? I need to go to, is everybody on the YourFavNurseB Facebook group? I hope you all are. I posted on there that I was going to do Nursemas, and I want to see some of y'all questions. So let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I can't believe this baby still asleep. Do I recommend taking it in the winters? Hold on, the comment went away. Oh my gosh, yeah, I don't know how to get back to these comments. Okay, so David wants to know, do you recommend taking it in the winter semester? It's a 4-week course. What other sciences have you taken, David? I would have to know, like, what kind of 4 weeks? I would have to know what type of student you are. If you're good with math and you're good with equations, it's possible. It's possible. And if you're not taking any other class, it is possible. You can do it. Did somebody got pictures of some fruit roll-ups? Oh, some pizza rolls. Okay, y'all. I'm looking at this Facebook group. It's lit. I think we almost at 2,000 people. I'm not sure. Okay, so people want to know about preparing for NCLEX. I have videos about NCLEX, y'all. Go watch them. I am going to be doing a video of me doing NCLEX questions. Let me know if that's something y'all interested in. Me just sitting down, doing the questions, and like telling y'all why I think this question is right, why I think it's wrong, yada, yada, yada. Let's see. Somebody want to know about how to balance home life, school, nursing, kids. Now, I didn't go to nursing school when I had any kids. Like, I didn't. But I've been pregnant while in class. I've had my daughter while I was taking class, like prereqs. So I'll do a video about that. I think I'm gonna do an interview with somebody who actually had 2 kids at home and she was pregnant while in nursing school. So I'm gonna try to do, well, we're gonna do it, y'all. Me and her have been talking about doing this for the longest. We're gonna do an interview, y'all. And I'm also gonna be interviewing a male nurse. I talked about this on the Facebook group a minute ago, but the nurse I had in mind, I found out he wasn't that good nurse. He was that nurse. So I was like, let me just pass on him and go find somebody else. So, Esmeralda wants to know, did you take HESI? And if you did, what resources did you use? And how did you survive anatomy? So, did I take HESI? I took HESI to exit nursing school. We had to pass HESI in order to graduate. So I took it then, but I know some people take it in order to do their entrance exams. So if you're talking about entrance exam HESI, get you a book, do the questions in the book, time yourself doing them. Once you get done doing them, see what you got wrong and go over those sections. Give yourself like an hour a day to study it. After about a week or 2, go back, take the test, take another HESI test, practice HESI test, and see what you got wrong. If you keep getting the same sections wrong, then you really need to focus on that. Look at YouTube videos, do practice questions, things like that. So it's just a matter of seeing where you're at, time yourself taking it, seeing where you're at as far as, okay, I need to work on math, I need to work on this, going back and studying it, coming back, redoing it, and see have you improved, and then going back. So it's like just fine-tuning different things and just, you know, like sharpening up your skills when it comes to taking a HESI. But just get you a book. That's all I say. And start from there. And you can look at some YouTube videos, might be helpful, but it's just as simple as buying the book and doing the test. That's all it comes down to for me. Because we didn't take HESI, but we did something else to get into school, and I just used the freaking GED book because math, science, English, like all that stuff is the same. I don't know if they have anything extra on HESI. I don't know for sure. I probably will go ahead and get a book to study HESI and just do a video talking about it because I get a lot of questions about HESI. So I need to get a book, y'all. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. Is the baby waking? I'm gonna keep looking up. I think my baby waking up. What is Picmonic? I don't know what that is, Jaleesa. Let's see. I just took anatomy and physics. Oh, okay. So David. So, I mean, if you feel like you can do it, do it. If you're not taking any other classes with chemistry, David wants to know, should he take a 4-week chemistry class over the winter? What y'all think? If you got the time to allocate to it, and if you're pretty strong when it comes to math and understanding like science concepts, do it. But give yourself the time to do it. Don't be playing around. Like, you got to be focused and look and see if the school that you want to go to after that will accept. Do they only take the first grade that you get? You got to think about your finance. You got to think about all that. But I mean, it's possible you can do it. Just be really focused on it. Okay, y'all, the baby just woke up. I got to go in a minute. So it's, I don't know what Picmonic is. I'm going to have to look at that. Let me put that down so I can remember to look it up. Picmonic. So, okay, so Mary Wedge. Oh my goodness, y'all, comments is going away. I don't know how to get back to them. Mary Wedge says, my sister had 2 kids, husband, and makes 3. Oh, so 3 kids. And was pregnant with her daughter, taking finals and NCLEX. And finishing, and finished valedictorian. Gone, girl. She also wasn't working, but had a full-time job at home. Yeah. Yeah, I know somebody who got through nursing school and she had 12 kids by herself at home doing it by herself. Granted, her kids, I think her youngest was like 10 maybe, but she had teenagers in the house. And y'all know how teenage boys, it was a lot of drama. I want to do a freaking interview with her. I don't know if she's going to do it because she be acting funny. Yes, girl, you acting funny. If you ever watch my videos, you be acting funny. Is this Kissy? I'm so sorry. It says, I'm looking at comments, y'all. She said, I don't know about that for me. Oh, she's saying she can't do condensed classes when it comes to that science, that's chemistry. Yeah, look and see if Cal State Long Beach, if they will let you, like, say for instance, you do the chemistry and you get a C on it, are they gonna accept that? If not, when you get that C, if you get the C, you're going to pass though. I know you will. If you get the C and you decide to take it again so you can get a higher grade, will they take just that higher grade or will they take an average of the 2 grades? So try to get an idea of that. How do you deal with negative nurses and drama? I told y'all, like, rise above them hoes. That's how I see it. Like, I just rise above it. And you know what? You start to see, y'all about to see my real life. You start to see, like, some of, like, I don't know. Even if you don't like people, if you just get them a chance and you just be you, sometimes they'll come around to you. But sometimes they won't. Like, you're not going to be friends with everybody. So, screw them. All right, y'all. My baby woke up. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Aw, I got to go, y'all. You going to come over here with me in the video? Hold on, y'all. She might let me still do this video. Oh, girl. Her all over the place. It's okay. Let me see what else I had to say. But as far as dealing with it, you just got to be positive. Like, I have dealt with some negative Nancy's at work. A whole lot of drama. And I just be me. Like, I'm a positive person. I try not to indulge in that stuff. I'm out of breath. Whew, going up them steps, y'all. All right, let me see what else I had to say. Oh, thanks, love. Thank you. In Jersey, they start LPNs at 25. That's not bad. I used to live in New York, y'all. I need to do a video telling y'all all about all the drama. But anyways, and I was gonna move to Philadelphia first. But it reminded me too much of St. Louis. But I have been to Jersey. It was cool. So yeah, if y'all don't have any more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. David, let us know what you decide to do. Like, as far as if you're gonna take that chemistry class or not. Um, just do it. Shoot, just do it. If you're not taking any other class and you feel confident in your science class and your math, just do it and get it over with. As far as, like I said, dealing with negative people, racist people, all that, you just gotta be you, rise above it, and show up and show out. You gotta represent and just shoot. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. And like, sometimes you think, as a black nurse, you think people looking at you weird or people like judging you. But I have found that a lot of my white clients, like, they will talk to me about race. They will say things about race. And they'll be like, excuse me, they'll be like, yeah, this black girl this or that black girl that. Or they'll say stuff like, I remember when I was younger. They will tell me stuff and they'll be open. And they will say it in the most polite, like, sweet and respectful way. And they're open about it. And I feel like I'd rather you be open about it and talk about your prejudice to me versus you just being like closet racist type of stuff. Like, just let it out. Like, why you gotta keep it in there, girl? Like, I'm an easy person to talk to about race, because I mean, I'm not gonna get offended, because at the end of the day, like, that's your problem. I'm good, okay? But I find that some of my patients that I think that are like really racist are like super sweet, y'all, super sweet. So much drama on your floor at work. It's gonna be drama. It is. Don't get sucked into it. Don't tell nobody your whole life story. Don't go there mad at your man and tell everybody about your man. Like, don't let people into your life. Don't start hanging out with people outside of work. Like, it's some people you just got to learn how to be cool with. And some people you can be cool with. And some people you can't. Like me, I'm a very social person. Like, I talk all day at work. You mad? But I've been there for 6 years, you know. It's some people I will tell stuff. I still don't even tell my whole life to people. Like, some people know stuff, some people don't. All right, y'all, I gotta get this baby together. Let me see if y'all had any more questions. Oh, you're in St. Louis. You just started at Mercy. That's awesome. All right, she's gonna be mad at me, y'all. You see, she, yeah, you see how she looking at y'all? You mad? All right, I gotta go. Make sure that you all watch the, oh, my battery low, y'all. Make sure that you watch my videos. Tomorrow I'm going to start the 12 days of Nursemas. And I'm going to be posting a video every day all the way up until Christmas. I'm going to be having giveaways. And you can enter the giveaways all the way up until Christmas. And then I will announce the winners the day after Christmas. So watch my videos. Some of the giveaways I will tell you about. Some of them you will have to actually watch the video to see that I'm doing a giveaway. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Thanks again for all your support and love. Make sure you like this video and comment afterwards if you have any questions or comments. Real quick, let me see. I know at my job I started in August. And you said something about discipline. Every person who has been fired or disciplined has been black. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Girl, some things don't change. Okay, you mad, Maddie? She mad. All right, y'all. Peace. Thanks for watching. Now, how do I get out of here?